How are you? Please help me. I want to work in New Zealand, but I don't know how to do it. If you want to work in New Zealand, you need to have a job with an accredited employer. That's the only way you can work in New Zealand. Or unless if you're coming to do like jobs for your employer, those temporary ones that come here, do 3 months, go back, or just come here, do 1 week. Those are different. But I don't think that's the question this person is asking. This one wants to come, live, and work. So you need a job with an accredited employer. So start looking for the jobs. That's how you do it. Use websites like seek.co.nz, trade me jobs, careers.gov.nz. Indeed, there's so many. Search for them, apply, keep applying until you get the one you want. Madam, I hope you're good. You're without apostrophe. But anyway, let's continue. Please, madam, I need a job in New Zealand, please. I'm not a what do you call it, a recruitment agent, so I cannot offer you jobs, but I can tell you how to get jobs, which is by visiting those job marketplaces, going to companies' websites, career websites, and applying directly. That's how you get jobs. Please, can you help me with securing a job in New Zealand? Same question. Can you please help me get a company that can give me a job? Unfortunately, I'm not a recruitment agent, like I've said again, but all I can do is to provide you links to a website, recommend website that you should check to get jobs, and tell you about all the recruitment agents that we have in New Zealand. So this video is about recruitment agents, and then there are some websites that you can also get a job. I've also done a video or recommending different ways that you can find a job in New Zealand. So check this out. Now, this one wants to relocate to New Zealand with their family and they want a work visa. To get most of the work visa, as the main applicant, you will need to have a job or a job offer with an accredited employer. So that's step one. Get the job first. Then you get the visa. But be careful of the kind of jobs you get, because some of the jobs would limit your visa. And if you don't get the right visa, the right work visa, you may not be able to bring your family to New Zealand, because there are some work visas that will not allow you to bring your family to New Zealand. Check out this video to learn about the types of work visa. The only difference in this video is that the price has changed. So check that video out. And also watch this video to know how to get a work visa. It's a very detailed video, very helpful too. Is it possible to travel through work route? If yes, can one get such a job on SICK? I think the education is very expensive. I was filling a form and I saw that they need to unload the statement of account. Yeah, I was also surprised to hear that some universities needed to upload a statement of account. But I learned that it's actually not mandatory, but some of them require that, but it's not a mandatory document, which I find very strange. But yes, you can come through New Zealand through the work route. I think for me, this is the most advisable one, because you're going to be making money while in New Zealand. The study one, you're not making money except you find a job. But the work one, you already have a job, so you're coming to work. So that means you're going to be making money. So that's the one I always recommend. The only problem is that it's not as easy as it seems to find jobs for some people. Okay, so sometimes it's mentally draining when you're searching for a job for 1 year and you don't see anything. Yeah, some people search for 1-2 years, so it's very mentally draining. But once you get that one, especially if it's a good job, then it's easy peasy. So work route, yes, that's what I would typically advise. But if the study route is the other one, okay. If you have a master's and you want to move, I think New Zealand is good for you, because then the school fee is cheap. But then again, it depends on the area of study, because some people study certain courses and struggle in the end to find jobs, while some people have it easy. Yeah. This person is looking for a visa that will help them come into the country, live and work there. And from this question, I am assuming that they don't have anyone in New Zealand, no family, child or spouse. So that is closed. So what they now need is a work visa, some kind of work visa. As you would have seen on my channel, some jobs make you eligible to apply for residency straight up. So if you want to live and work in New Zealand, you need to be able to work in New Zealand. If you're not a resident, which I don't think you are, then you will need to have a work visa. And depending on where you get your job, at the level of job and what kind of job, you may get residency immediately, or you may need to work in New Zealand for a bit before you can apply for residency. So how to do that is, first of all, look at all the types of work visa that we have in New Zealand and look at the eligibility requirements. Explore the ANSCO level, which is changing, by the way, but explore them to know we have like different levels of jobs. Explore the green list as well, and then look for roles. Try and start applying for jobs. You may have to apply to as many as possible. You may not, but so start looking for jobs. And once you get a job offer, you apply for a work visa, and the rest they say is history. How much is the cost of New Zealand working visa cost? I find it very funny when people call work visa working visa. It just tickles me. There are different types of work visa. So this video talks about the different types of work visa. And if you're watching this on another platform, the video is probably somewhere. Anyway, but I have a video on my channel that talks about the types of work visa. There are different types of work visas, and they have different names. And that is one unique thing about New Zealand. I don't even think it's peculiar to New Zealand. But yeah, so watch that video. I talked about the cost. I should do an updated one because the cost of visas has changed. Immigration New Zealand website is your best guide for current prices of visa prices, current visa fees. How easy is it to get a job after? This is very 50-50. Some people find it very difficult, some people find it easy. It all depends on the skills you have, the experiences you have, your network, how much effort you put into finding the jobs. So some people are very good at networking and selling themselves, so they can get these jobs very easy, and they have the experience as well. While some people are entry level, and I'm assuming you are entry level, so you may find it a bit tricky. You may find it hard. Well, I wouldn't say hard. You may find it not as easy to get a job. It varies, so I cannot really say, but it's all dependent on all those things that I've described. Please help me find a job as a caregiver. Same thing, go online to seek.co.nz and search online to find the jobs. I cannot help you find a job, but I can recommend websites or maybe agents that you can do that. So this recruitment video is still valid, and these tips on how to find job is still valid. Anywhere you go,